Hi, this is MUS 226, homework number 8. We'll begin with the Hal Leonard Book, and this is page 24, Notes on the Sixth String. The sixth string has three notes: the low E, the F note played with the first finger, and the G note played with the third finger. Notice they're the same letters that occur on the first string: E, F, G, E, F, G. The most difficult thing about reading the lower notes on the guitar is that they're written in ledger lines. So instead of having just the 5-note staff, you add extra lines below the staff, and each line is called a ledger line. So one thing to think about is there are only 3 extra lines added at any point, and the lowest one, the note below the lowest one, is the E note. The F note is the one that the line goes right through, the third one. And the G note is underneath 2 ledger lines. We've counted ledger lines already in the previous lesson. Okay, here's number 51. Remember to hold the first finger down when you play the third finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Number 52 starts with the F note, and if you remember that old song, Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening, Mama's little baby loves shortening bread, that's actually the tune for the exercise. So it starts with the F note, skips to the D note, back to the C, back to the D, repeats that, F, E, C, D, jumps up to the F, back to the D, to the C, to the D, and then the open A, to the G, to the F. Let's try that slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I find that if you press the string with a rest stroke, meaning the pick is resting up against the next string, it gives you a better sound. Number 53 starts with the low E string and goes like this: E, F, A, C, D, A, C, F, G, F, F, E, F. It takes some getting used to playing those low notes. Let's do it slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. On the next page, number 54 is doo-wop. Doo-wop was a style of music that was popular in the late 50s, early 60s, and it usually involves singing a cappella, meaning without instruments, just vocal groups. And it got its name from using nonsense syllables like doo-wop, doo-boo-be-doo. And you can find groups like Dion and the Belmonts, and all these groups usually from New York who would sit around or stand around a lamppost and harmonize. And that's where the name came from. This song is in 3/4 time, so we count 1, 2, 3. Sounds like this: 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. don't have to send in these songs except for bass rock, but it'll be great if you can practice them, because I think you'll get really a lot out of them. Here's number 55, which is an old song. I don't even remember when, probably from the 30s and 40s or 40s, and it's Give My Regards to Broadway. Starts with the G note. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold this one out for another 4 beats. One, two, three, four. You can find that song in a famous movie starring Jimmy Cagney. Can't remember the name. It might be Yankee Doodle Dandy. Here's number 56, and this is the one you should send me. It's called Bass Rock. Pretty straightforward and repetitive. The only tricky part is that the last 2 measures of each line, you're going to tie beat 4 onto beat 1, so you get a 5-note beat, a 5-beat note. Here it starts. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to play the chords with this, I think you know all the chords, maybe except for the B chord, so you can substitute a B chord for a B7, which you might have learned already. One of the tricky parts with this one would be in measure 5, where it goes from A, C, A, up to D, C, A, G. So on the way back, measure 6, it misses the B note. It just goes D, C, A, G. Here it is a little quicker, so it would make more sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So please send me number 56, Bass Rock, for your homework number 8 in the Hal Leonard book.